So what's the deal with this trail, its location, and its name? Rambo First Blood is an immensely famous action movie that came out before I was born. The movie was filmed in Hope, British Columbia, about 2 hours northeast of where I live in the United States. Many folks are behind this trail, but it falls within the Fraser Valley Mountain Bike Association's territory and was built by First Journey Trails. The grand opening was in late June 2025, and the trail has seen a huge amount of press thanks to a push from the local tourism board. That said, I have absolutely nothing to do with the tourism department and thought it'd be fun to do a trail review and perhaps recreate Rambo First Blood on a random Thursday. I was gonna use... Ow. Facing everything, Riley. Today's a day of firsts. My first ride on this bike with that fork. And we're gonna ride some trails built by First Journey Trails. I think it's a trail building company. I didn't actually research them. And then we're gonna ride a trail called First Blood, which inspired me to watch Rambo for the first time.
They drew First Blood, not me.
And even though this town is called Jerkwater, USA,
and Jerkwater, USA,
this town's actually called Hope, BC. Normally I don't talk about trail names and locations and all that, but the local tourism board has been blowing this trail out all over the internet, so the damage is done. This trail right here is called Columbia. It's a bit of a warm-up trail. Hopefully everything works out. Let's drop in, we'll chat Rambo, and we'll try out the course with the podium. Oh. Ew. So dusty, whoa. Narrow. Ooh, is that a jump? Not really, but it did jump. Rambo might have actually made this with his Bowie knife. Yeah, look at that, Rambo's first hideout. They filmed this movie 45 years ago. You'd think they would have cleaned up by now. All right, more bench cut, here we come. Woo! All right. Columbia, that's a fun warm-up. Very chill, very bench cut. Don't come just for Columbia. Do come for the whole adventure. Let's go try it out. There was a phone number at the trailhead for a shuttle. I did not feel like being social. I did not call it, so we are self-shuttling with the tow strap and an e-bike. So here's the trail we just rode. Another water bar that my SUV couldn't make it over. Water bar, another water bar, another water bar. Water bar would not work in my car. 1,000 more feet. Oh, is this us? That's us. I gotta be at the drugstore tomorrow.
Will, come on, I gotta be back at the drugstore tomorrow.
You better get started right away, Clinton.
Well, it's August, it's super hot, it's super humid, and this is the time of the year where it is probably the most challenging to stay well hydrated on mountain bike rides. I'm often using a huge backpack that's just full of water, and to make that water more effective, I've been putting a simple electrolyte supplement into my water bottle. This stuff is made by a company called Element, spelled LMNT. It's a really simple electrolyte supplement, just sodium, potassium, magnesium, tiny bit of stevia in flavoring. And I found that with an Element packet in my water bottle, it makes the rest of the water that I'm pack muling around way more effective. This helps combat things like lightheadedness, making poor decisions and sending jumps you shouldn't and getting hurt. And it just keeps you from getting crampy and all those negative side effects of getting dehydrated. For a limited time now, Element's doing a promotion where if you use the link in my description below, it's DrinkElement, DrinkLMNT.com/Jeff, Jeff. You get a free sample pack of Element's top selling 4 drink mix powders. Today I'm drinking the citrus salt and it's one of my favorite flavors. Big thanks to all of you for trying Element. Let me know how you like it in the comments down below, and thanks to Element for sponsoring this video. Stay salty, everyone. In the spirit of Rambo, I brought a knife on the ride today. And I was gonna use this to slay a boar for dinner, but I couldn't find a boar. The closest thing I could find was a wild tuna fish. They did not ask me at the border if we brought any weapons. Clearly, we brought a weapon. They drew first blood, not me.
They drew first blood, not me.
Or as Sheriff Teasel says, you start f***ing around with the law and all hell breaks loose.
People start fucking around with the law and all hell breaks loose.
Very ironic statement. If anyone hasn't seen Rambo, you really need to see it. I'd never seen it until like over the last 4 nights I've watched it. And very good movie. I haven't seen a movie in like 5 years, so it's sweet to watch a movie. Yeah, highly recommended Rambo movie. Talks about PTSD, talks about vagrancy, and then it puts veterans issues in the spotlight. And it's very interesting. Police brutality is heavily highlighted in Rambo. So yeah, there's about 74 water bars on the road up here. There's no way my little SUV would make it up here. You'd want something with at least probably 9-10 inches of ground clearance to drive up here. We towed with the e-bike with the AmFlow, and we got up here with how much? 20% battery remaining?
Yeah, I'm at 16, I think.
16% battery remaining. And we did a bonus lap on the warm-up trail at the bottom. So plan accordingly. On Trail Forks, one guy claims to have made it in 80 minutes. And most people say it's closer to 2 hours to pedal up. I don't know. What was it for us? About an hour with the e-bike?
I actually have no idea.
Ballpark an hour.
I was trying not to pay attention.
Yeah, made it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, enough chatting. Let's get back to ratting. All right, first tracks on First Blood. They drew first blood, not me. From the Rambo quote. And here's, oh my God, that's scary. Woo! Oh, there's some tacky dirt, sorta. I already missed a turn. Ka-kang. Woo! Nice. Whoa. This is tight and janky. So down here. Oh yeah, this looks like the trail. Oh my goodness, this is pygmy tree territory. Woo! And there we go. Oh, that's cool. Ka-ping! Tagged that with my wheel. Riley says there's a Jeff jump. I wonder what that means. That's fun. Not much berming on these turns, which is kind of nice. It's just hard because I get used to berms. That's a fun pump. Encasing everything, Riley. Encasing everything, Riley. This is nice. This is real nice.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that one. Like, cool jump coming out of that little pocket like that.
Should we get a photo on that jump?
We could grab a picture here.
So tight. Oh my gosh, that's a trench. Oh my gosh, that's a trench. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that worked, but that was squirrely. I'm kind of sad that this log has not been incorporated into the trail, because like there's a bridge pointing that way. What if it just went that way and you just bunny up onto the log, rode along it and dropped? That would be ideal. There's even a landing right into that turn. It's
I
perfect.
know, it's pretty ideal,
Okay.
honestly. It would be cool if they had kept the ladder going, so it put you straight onto this log, and then just had a little Y, and then the ladder came down this way as well, so you could choose, pick your poison, pick which blood you want, first or second.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot my wheelies at the door. Oh, I forgot my wheelies at the door.
Super skinny, it's like a foot wide.
Let's go. Come on. There he is. Let's go. Come on.
Whoa!
There he is.
Turn those. It's not him. It's the goddamn scarecrow.
All right, there she is. Watch out for that other snagger. Woo! Oh, it's like a masterclass in hitting trees. Woo! Oh, I didn't mind that. That was cool. I heard that there's some more uphill. Mud bug. So awkward. Doer. Ready, steady, spaghetti. Clearer than the finest of Mediterranean seas.
You know, magically, no.
I thought it'd be fun to stop here and shoot a thumbnail photo. Hopefully you clicked on this video because of said thumbnail. But I noticed there's a wall ride line. Someone's done it, I see the marks. I'm gonna try to do it. I don't think it's gonna look amazing, but it'll be a fun challenge to see if the tires can hit the wall. You good, Riley? A little more over to the right. Oh God, I'm off one. Oh, that is awkward. Oh, that is awkward.
That was worth it.
This is a sweet section of trail. Come through all this. And then right here it looks like you could jump from right here on the right and land on that super safe little sloping piece of granite. But then there's a log across it and the piece of granite goes all the way up. So it'd be really cool to yoink said log, cut out this cedar that's at a crazy bend, and then woo, whoop. But we can pretend to do that, not quite hit that log. That's sweet. Oh, off camber. Cut, awkward, slow, tight.
Drop to the left.
Yeah.
Flat corner to the right. Drop to the left, flat corner to the right. Drop corner, drop to the left, flat corner to the right.
Oh, podium! Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh, that's getting tight. Watch out for that rock on the inside. Relax, there it is. Dusty. All right, this is just disgusting dust. Oh, that's cool. I feel like the season for this trail is pretty short. Because of it being so fall line and steep. Phew. Oh, you could catch your pedals so bad on that rock. And that one. That's a tight little chicane. This trail's sweet, but it doesn't have a lot of flow. I think as it gets ridden more, it'll help it, but there's so much bench cut. It's hard to really get flowy bench cut.
It's awesome this trail has been built and open to the public. This is exactly why we need advocacy groups to keep pushing for mountain bike access. Huge thanks to the Fraser Valley Mountain Bike Association. I'm a member, and you should be too. Just below that link to drinkelement.com/Jeff, I'll list the URL to visit and join the Fraser Valley Mountain Bike Association.
Woo! Woo! There we go. They spilled first blood, not me. That trail's cool. Yeah, turns out it's in Hope, BC, not Jerkwater, USA. Yeah, quick trail review. It's worth stopping and riding. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a very flowy trail. Most of the corners are flat, very few bermed turns. And in terms of flat corners, not really like open where you can hold good speed through them. Very tight, and you're working your way through a pygmy forest very often. And then there's some technical moves, but nothing like super technical where you really got to think about it. So yeah, you can pretty much ride it all first go if you're expecting and enjoying a steeper, narrower, single black trail. In the wet, I imagine it would be nice. Right now it's super dusty, super chewed up. Would I shuttle more laps? Maybe once or twice more, and then I'd probably be good for a while. Riley, what'd you think of the trail?
It's not my cup of tea. I'm not super into steep, dusty, loose, tight stuff. I did enjoy like this bottom bit here once we got to the creek. That was more my bread and butter, where it flattens out a little bit more and you can find little holes to pop over. Whereas up top, I felt like I was just along for the ride on a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
So bottom half, better for me. Top half, I'll leave it for someone else.
And I think it's due to no lack of effort from the trail builders. I just think the top's a crappy forest. It's all like second growth. like super packed in, very, very, very unnaturally tightly grown forest, which makes trail building way harder than it should be. We're gonna go back to America, so I'll catch you guys in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Thanks to Riley for filming and riding. And peace and wheelies, everyone. I'll see you in the next video down below. Now I'm gonna peace and wheelie my way back to the car once I shift. Okay, peace, 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 peace. Is my audio recorder working? We'll never know.